Hello Stampers, it is Elizabeth and this is day number 10. I'm gonna have to break out my toes tomorrow. This is day number 10 of the 12 days of creativity and it is Sunday, December 10th, 2023. And I have another project for you. Let me just do something up there. I've got another project for you. It's a treat holder. It's cute. I love it. It's going to incorporate the Christmas cheer. Well, there it is. It's going to incorporate the Christmas cheer bundle. We are going to be using the stamp and the die for the gingerbread man, and we're also going to be using the For You. And it's cute. I'm also going to incorporate my favorite Simply Elegant trim, which a customer called me yesterday to order it, and it is on back order. I think I have used this Simply Elegant trim in almost every project. Hey Emily, happy Sunday night to you, and thanks for joining in. Yeah, I love the Simply Elegant trim. It's really, at this time of year, really beautiful. So I've used the gold and the silver a lot. And want to see what we're going to make today? Yeah, we're going to make this little bag. Oh, look, you got a peek. It's 2 Ferrero Rocher, and I have 2 left because I tore the 2 wreaths apart, and I've eaten except everything but 2. So those 2 will get eaten tonight, or maybe I'll save those till tomorrow. You can tell my weakness, right? So it's cute. It's a Ferrero Rocher. It's actually a lip balm holder. It holds a lip balm. We're going to take it up a notch. I've embossed some of the trim here in the back just to make it look a little bit more detailed, a little bit more elegant. And I'm just on here, just checking. Yeah, no one is, Facebook is, they watch that after the fact. So we've got a couple people on us, and I know Emily's there. As always, thank you, Emily. I appreciate you. And let's get started, get overhead, and I'm going to give you some measurements, some scoring that you'll need, and some instructions on how it comes together. So this is the, it is cute. Yeah, I like it. And then it's got a little bit of Velcro here. And then inside, it holds 2 Ferrero Rocher, or you can put in any of the small holiday chocolates. But it really, oh shoot, there it is. The intent is for a lip balm to go in there. But, you know, you can put in anything that you want that would fit into this little bag. All right. I just happen to like Ferrero Rocher in there. And they fit perfectly like that. And I'm just going to seal it with the Velcro. You could also, if you wanted to, you could use the really small magnets. Oops, the really small magnet's really strong, but we're going to use Velcro for this. All right. You need a piece of Designer Series paper that is 5.5 by 6. And here do I have it, 5.5 by 6. On the 6-inch side, we are going to score at 1 1/4, 1 1/4, and 4 3/4. And on the 5.5-inch side, we are going to score at 2 1/4 and 3 1/4. And I have to tell you that I have Crafting with Paula for the inspiration. I don't think she's not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but I saw this, I think it's quite an old project, and I saw it and I really liked it and wanted to use Stampin' Up! Product for it. So I'm just going to, in this case, we're not going to cut any of these lines, any of these score lines, so I am going to burnish them all. And in this case, when you're doing the this little purse, this line, this horizontal line here, so this is the up. This is the up. So the 6-inch side is the side where your designer series paper is going to create the front and the back, okay? And we're going to fold that over and fold that over. This is the fiddly part, folks. This is the really fiddly part. I'm going to take my bone folder, or you can take your stylus or whatever, and I'm going to put it right on that score line. So that's the score line, the horizontal score line. I'm going to take this score line here, and we're going to pull this down so that it meets this edge. So I'm going to pull this down so that it meets that edge, and I am going to fold it. Or make a crease, I should say, like that. Okay? And that's what you've got created, that little box. Now we're going to do the same on the other side. Now we'll tell you that depending on if you're left-handed or right-handed, I find it harder to, I'm right-handed, I find it harder to do it on the left side, but I'm going to put, I find it easier to put your stylus right on the crease there. Take this point here, this, and you're going to fold it over so that it meets the seam on the left. And you are going to burnish that fold in. Okay? And there you've got one side. Now you're going to flip over and you are going to do the same. I'm going to put my stylus right on that point, bring that score line over to the edge and burnish it. Okay, and now the last, I'm going to put my stylus right on this score line and bring this score point over to the edge like that and burnish it. And what you have now is this little box. This little box. And we are going to press in the sides so that it doesn't bulge out. It's going to fold in, but we're just going to gently press those in. But before we do that, I did have some Tombow glue already primed, but okay. So now on this panel here, only on this square, I'm going to put Tombow glue. You can use tear and tape. And you know, I did prime one of them after my last video. But you know, which one was it that I primed? Lordy B. Maybe it was this one. Oh no, I must have one on my desk because there's the, I have an empty lid. I have a lid but no Tombow glue, so there's got to be another one somewhere on my desk. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to put some Tombow glue on here, just the square part, so where this fold line is over to the edge. And I'm just going to put that down. The one thing with this designer series paper, the check is not totally square, so depending on how you look at it, it may look like it's askew, but it isn't totally square, like the actual lines. I'll show you what I mean. See the lines here? They're not totally even. They're not totally even, so depending on how you look at it, it might look wonky, but it's not. It's just the paper. And put that down like that. And then lastly, this one. I did this with, what paper was it? Winter Meadow. The foil paper. I'll show you what it looked like. I wasn't happy with it. I thought it would be really cute with the foil paper, but it wasn't. I didn't like it. At the end, I didn't like it. with the foil paper. Okay, there we go, and there's your little box. Now I'm going to take my tearing tape, and it folds down flat, right? So you can now work on this. You could make a whole bunch of these up ahead of time if you were doing a craft fair, and store them flat, and they'd be good to go. Just as long as they're scored and everything, when you're ready to use them, you just fluff them up, and they'd be good to go. Okay. I have also cut out from the same designer series paper two, I'm going to call them the handles, right? And these are 4/8. 3/8 of an inch by 6. 3/8 of an inch by 6. Just going to round them a little bit like that. And I'm going to pull off tearing tape on this side. Now I'm going to see if this is in the video. Yeah, I'm down here. So I'm bringing this down to my grid paper, and on the 1 and 3. So on the 1 inch, I'm going to put this on the left-hand side of the 1 inch. And then I'm going to wrap this around, and I'm going to put this on the left-hand side of the 3 inch. Okay, like that. And I'll do the other one in a minute because I want to cover up that adhesive. I took a piece of cherry cobbler and I ran it through the Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder just to give it extra detail. And it's 3/4 of an inch by 3.5. I am going to put some Tombow glue, and it's just to give it a little bit of detail on the edge of the purse. You know me, it's all about that little bit of detail on the edge of the purse. I'm going to hold that down, and I'm going to bring out paper, clothespins and a bulldog clip just to hold that down. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm going to pull off the tearing tape. I'm going to bring this down to my grid paper. Don't even know if you can really see this, but I'm going to put 1/2 on the left-hand side of the 1 inch mark, and the other half on the left-hand side of the 3 inch mark, like that. And I've got another piece that has been cut and run through the Time Worn Type embossing folder. Use whatever embossing folder you have. It's just to give it a little bit of texture to the band of the purse. It's the only, don't even have to do it if you don't want to. And I'm just going to line that up like that. Okay. Isn't this easy to go together? Okay. And there is the purse. I'm just going to kind of gently squeeze the sides in so that to train them to go inside, to go inwards instead of outwards. That. And if you want to, you can put a lip balm in there, like that. All right, now I have another piece of cherry cobbler that is 3/4 of an inch by 1 3/4 of an inch, because I can count, and I am going to fold that in half. I did not run this through the embossing folder because we are going to put a gem on it, and if I was afraid that if I ran it through the embossing folder, the gem would be more likely to fall off. Okay, and I have a piece of Velcro, and I've got the hook and loop here, like that. And this actually, this piece is probably too big. I'm just going to cut it down. Now, this is just paper, right? So you want to make sure that this hook and loop is not too strong so that when you open it, it is going to rip the paper apart. So I'm just going to cut down some of the fibers so that it's a little less sticky. There you go. Just a little less sticky. And how did I do this? Oh, right. I'm going to adhere this together like that. Peel off one side. I've had these pieces of Velcro around the house forever. They're in my, I have an adhesive box. Anybody else have an adhesive box? And whenever I need something, I go there. This still might be too big, but it is what it is. And this will be the front. And I'm going to pull off. Yeah, it's still too big. That's okay. Oops. It's very sticky though. There we go. And you want to make sure you get it in the center. There we go. The center. And then this I'll fold over, and I am going to put some Velcro. You know what? I should have put it down a little bit lower. How am I going to pull it off? I pulled it off, but I might be pulling off some of the Velcro. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me put some Tombow glue on here. Hopefully this will stick. If not, I'll have to get a new piece of Velcro. I didn't do it down far enough. There we go. I should have gone down right to that edge. And I'm going to need a new piece of Velcro. And I'm going to glue on the back piece. You can use Tombow glue or tear and tape. Tear and tape probably would have been better, but I'm not sure how well this is going to hold because I pulled it off. Okay, I'm going to get this and just hold it there like that. Okay, well, I'm hoping that's going to cure. So while that's curing, I have already stamped and die cut out the gingerbread man. And I have his face, or her face, or no, his face, I guess. Because you're not wearing a skirt, if that matters. And I'm going to stamp that on there, like that. And I'm going to take the Wink of Stella, and it's one of those detail things you're not even going to see, but I'm going to, oh, my Wink of Stella, there we go. I'm going to take the Wink of Stella on the scalloped edges of the top and the bottom, just to give a little bit of shine. You're not going to see the hearts too much, but I'm going to cover in the hearts as well. Okay. Okay, and that I'm going to stamp the For You in Cherry Cobbler. It's upside down. I'm going to keep it towards the bottom because I am going to trim it off on the top. Like that. And like that. And then I'm just going to snip across the top. You can use your paper trimmer if you want, or you can just do it freehand. Like that. And now I'm going to fork the edges going up the center, and then the left, and then the right. Up the center, and then the left, and right. Nope, I didn't get it right. didn't get it right to the tip. There we go. And then using some of the mini dimensionals. I'm going to put 3 mini dimensionals on here. 1, 2, 3. And then I will put that across, sort of like he's holding it. Like that. Okay. Now, let's hope that this is okay. There's the thing. On here, I am going to put, I wrote down the name of them, the adhesive back sparkle gems. So I'm going to take one of the sort of brownish ones and put it right at the top here, like that. Yeah, I should have cut the Velcro down a little bit more. It's a little large, but it's working because I trimmed it off. And I'm going to take the Ferrero Rocher out of here and put them in there so you can see. And it doesn't have to be Ferrero Rocher. It can be any of the small Christmas chocolates that you can get at this time of year. The fun size ones. I guess that's what they're called, the fun size. And now my Simply Elegant trim. And of course we need the gold. Brand new. I told you I bought a lot of this stuff. There we go. And I'm going to cut off maybe 12 inches. I'm just going to, just the other way around. I'm going to tie a simple bow, but I am going to hold it up here with the clothespin, just so that it's not falling on me while I'm tying it. Like that. And it, my folks, is donezo. Isn't that cute? Whoops, not cute. Not cute yet. Oh, Elizabeth. Fat fingers. There we go. There we go. Isn't that cute? I love this. I love it, love it, love it. And so this one has Ferrero Rocher, any of the small sized, fun size candy that you have, you can put in there, or the intent of it is for lip balm. That's the intent. This is adorable for Valentine. Ooh, yes, it would be cute for Valentine's. Yeah, it would be cute with Valentine's or Easter. Yeah, you know, it's not just for Christmas. Just change up the paper and obviously the tag, and you've got yourself a really cute treat box. You can put some Easter eggs in there. And see, by embossing this edge, it just gives you that little extra detail, that surprise, little detail, that unexpected detail. That's what I want to say. So that is today's project. There we go. It's cute. A little treat bag. And if you don't have Velcro, but you have the little magnets, the little magnets are good too. And these ones are really flat. They're really flat magnets. But these can get expensive. The magnets can get expensive, considering you're just holding a couple of Ferrero Rocher in here or a lip balm. So it can get quite expensive if you use the magnets. All right, that is today's project, and thank you everyone for joining in. Hey, I got a plus from Emily. Excellent. There's other eyes on me, but they haven't commented yet. So thanks for joining in. Tomorrow's project is all ready to go. It is a gift card holder, and it's all ready to go. And then that will be day 11, and then day 12 is the end, and we will be, I mentioned it on day 1, but can you tell what I'm going to be using for day 12? This, what I found at Dollar Tree, and when I was shopping with my girlfriend for our Christmas party, we bought one of these, but a bigger one to hold tickets. And then I bought this one. There was a smaller one. And then when I measured this one, and then when I was there, I measured this one and I thought, oh my stars. It's 5 inches by 6 inches. So do I have a card on my desk? I don't have a card on my desk. I have a card to do as a tutorial, but it fits in here perfectly. Card fits in there perfectly. So we're going to be incorporating this into the next day 12. And obviously if you don't have this, you don't have to use it. But I just thought it was really cute. And it goes with the truck bundle, the truck stamp and die set. All right, so everyone have a great evening, a great Monday, and we will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. for day 11. Happy stamping.